Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another video. So this video is going to be pretty short, but it's a request that one of the viewers asked for, and that is the steps that one should take, like all of the different steps to get your residency in the UAE. Well, I would say through Dubai anyway. I did a video like this before actually a few years ago, early on. But it was for getting a business license because that's how I came in. That was before I knew about the freelance or 2-year work visa. They call it, the government calls it a freelance, or it's commonly known as a freelance. But it's actually a 2-year work permit granted to you by a sponsor who has a business. And I'm going to get into that shortly. So the very first step to getting your residency in the UAE is either you come here on a tourist visa if you are from a visa on arrival country. Most of the Western countries are visa on. I think all of the Western countries are visa on arrival. If you're not a visa on arrival country, then you have to apply for a residency permit through an agency. And once you're approved, you'll get your entry permit. Okay? That also goes for visa on arrival people. If you want to start your residency early, you can apply for a entry permit, residency entry permit, and you will have 60 days to enter into the country. And once you enter the country, your visa, your residency visa, will activate. So, someone asked about what offices that one can go to on his own if he wants to get a visa. So, if you come here on a tourist visa, for example, on a visa on arrival country, and you want to do things yourself, what you would do is go to immigration. Either, okay, if you don't go to immigration, then you would have to contact an agency that provides 2-year freelance visas, okay? Or come here under an employment visa. A company that hires you and they bring you on. Those are the ways, or business, okay? So you come in through business, get your residency through business license, through employment, or through the 2-year visa. Those are the only ways to come here. Or, of course, if you have a spouse and your spouse is sponsoring you. Those are the only ways that you can get residency here in the UAE. All right, so now let's go back to if you're coming and you want to do everything yourself, which you won't really be doing it yourself because there's always a middleman. That's how the UAE set it up, because there are private sectors that help with visa processes, and the UAE has put offices in place, licenses in place, so that every single person in the visa chain can get the use out of the license they apply for. So there is no 100% doing everything yourself. No such thing, because the agents have access to all of the government portals that the normal person does not. But if you want to eliminate some of the middlemen, like I said, you would go directly to immigration, and then immigration is going to send you where? To an agency. Immigration is going to send you to an agency, and most likely they're going to send you to an expensive agency because these are private companies. They are called commercial brokers. They make contracts with businesses who have multiple visas, in varying sectors from medical to teaching, education, labor, every sector you can think of, there is a title for it, there is a position for it, there is a visa for it. And these commercial brokers specialize in gathering businesses together under one umbrella and providing titles and visa positions for individuals who meet the criteria. They have the documentation to back up their particular field or their expertise and their education. And these agents or these brokers, after you after immigration sends you to these offices, they will ask you what is your profession, what is your credentials, and then they will place you with a sponsor whose business fits your credentials, okay, and your expertise. And then the title of your position will be placed or written on your visa. And you will be permitted to work in that field wherever you wish, or anything related to it, wherever you wish. All right? Once that is established, you get your visa. Before you actually get everything, the visa is approved, the complete visa process is approved. You come in, you get your entry permit, or if you're already in the country under the tourist visa, then you change over your status from tourist to a resident, but you would have to fly out. So usually people go to Oman, they take a flight in and out of the country, but this also has to be done through an agency. If you try to do it on your own, they will not let you back in the country because you have to have a document stating you're doing a visa run, a visa change run. It has to be documented. There's special flights for this. So don't try to go on your own and just say, I'm fly out, get my own flight, go, leave out, and then come back in. It's not going to work like that. So once that's completed, then you'll go for your medical to make sure you don't have HIV or hepatitis. If any of those two comes back positive, that's automatic deportation. Once you pass your medical exam, then you're going to go for your biometrics, which is basically what we say in America, fingerprinting. They fingerprint you, they take your fingerprints, they scan your eye, put you in the system so that if you ever commit a crime or anything, if you die, anything or get sick, they can identify you. Okay? All of that is going to be stored on your Emirates ID. Once you do your biometrics, you take your picture for your Emirates ID, the visa for you is applied at the same time as your Emirates ID. And then that's it. You just wait for your visa and your Emirates ID card to come through. You get a stamping in your passport. And that's how you get your visa. And that is all through agents. There's no way you can do it on your own. Absolutely no way. Because you don't have access to anything. You don't know anything. And the agents are there to provide this service. So you don't have the ability unless you have your own company. That's the only way you would be able to do more things by yourself. But even when you have your own company, you have to go through a free zone or you have to go through immigration again to go mainstream, and you have to have an Emirati at least sign off on your property, even if on your, thinking real estate, ya Allah, on your business, even if he's not a partner or he's a silent partner or something like that. I forgot how it goes. And even, oh yeah, they have a 100% ownership deal, but you have to hire at least one Emirati uh, and pay him, basically, even if he's not doing anything. So, yeah, if you want more about that, then you can talk to the consultant that we have, the same brother who does the visas. He can talk to you all about that. I don't get into it. I don't consult about all the different licenses and the visas anymore. I don't do that. it's time consuming, and you know, it's not free. In the beginning, I used to talk about it for free, but I don't do that anymore. So I I do business consultation. It's paid business consultation, of course, but I don't. I just leave that to the brother. You know, he's free. So you go and you talk to him, and he gives you all the information that you need and things like that. And that's basically how you come to the UAE. That's how you get your visas. You're in here. You got you get if you're in a free zone or your mainland license, then you'll get your business license. You'll get to your memorandum and your your permission to open up a shop or whatever from the from the what is it called? Not the DLD again. That's real estate. From the DED. Yeah. You will be able to go and open up your shop or operate as you wish when you open up your business, when you have your license, or work as you wish once you got your 2-year visa that's renewable. You can open up a bank account, you can get an apartment after you get your bank checks and everything like that, and that's how you come in the country. There is no other way, you know. Unfortunately, you have a lot of people who they gain information from you and then they try to take it and do it themselves. They run into snakes and wolves, get all bitten up, and then they run back to you asking you for help. But why did you try to push the person out of the way that you got help from, that you needed help from? Only to go out there, get scuffed up, and come back for help. Why didn't you just stick with that person in the first place? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Like I said, that's not my department. Um, I can't be bothered with this stuff. It became too much of a headache seeing people's behaviors and how Allah Mustaan cutthroat individuals are. It's nasty. But I hope that helps for the brother who requested where to go and how do you get the visa, what do you do when you come in the country. There it is. You need someone trustworthy. If you don't know anyone trustworthy, go to immigration. They'll point you to an office. Wherever office they point you to get your visa is going to be expensive. For a year's visa is going to be 10,000 dirham versus the brother, he is like around 10,000, a little bit more for a 2-year visa. That's the minimum 10,000 for 1 year. But those offices in downtown Dubai and Marina, they're getting buku money because it's professionals, it's rich people coming over here, and they pay 18,000 no problem for a 2-year visa, no problem, and that's the discount, you know. So that's what I have. Inshallah, y'all benefit from it. You take notes, and y'all can always have a brother's number if you're ready to come. If you need some additional information, just ask me, and I'll give it to you. Or you can check out some of the other videos. I have his number posted on some of the older videos. And don't forget that Hijrah Day Sacrifice. Appreciate you all tuning in. And I will see you all in the next video. Inshallah. Ma'asalama.